The Nasdaq Composite Index extended its winning streak to 5 sessions on Friday, despite rising concerns about the US economy. Investors are closely watching developments in the Chinese economy, with weaker-than-expected statistics potentially affecting buyer demand for riskier assets. On Friday, the Nasdaq gained 0.12%, while the Dow Jones and S&P 500 experienced slight losses. Tech stocks led the gains, driven by investor reactions to softer-than-expected consumer and producer price figures, increasing bets on a September Federal Reserve rate cut. U.S. consumer sentiment declined in June, with the Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index falling from 69.1 to 65.6. This reflects waning consumer confidence that could impact spending and reduce inflationary pressures. Despite this decline, the Michigan Inflation Expectations Index remained steady at 3.3%. The decline in consumer sentiment has influenced U.S. Treasuries, with 10-year yields falling by 23 basis points, bolstering demand for tech stocks. A further decline could reinforce expectations of a dovish Federal Reserve, but also raise fears of a hard landing for the U.S. economy. Friday saw Adobe surge by 14.51% following strong earnings, while Nvidia gained 1.75%. Alphabet, Microsoft, and Meta platforms also saw modest gains. Conversely, Tesla fell by 2.44%, Apple declined by 0.82%, and Amazon slipped by 0.09%. Investor sentiment will be shaped by expectations regarding the Federal Reserve's interest rate trajectory, the U.S. economy, and developments in China. Recent U.S. economic indicators have increased expectations of a September Fed rate cut, but early signs of economic weakness are also evident. On June 17th, key economic indicators from China, including industrial production, fixed asset investment, retail sales, and unemployment data, will be closely monitored. Weaker-than-expected results could dampen hopes of a Chinese economic recovery. The People's Bank of China will also announce the one-year medium-term lending facility rate, expected to stay at 2.5%. A surprise rate cut could help counterbalance weaker economic data from China. Commodities and forex markets also saw movements, with gold prices rising and WTI crude oil falling slightly. The US dollar to Japanese yen gained 0.25%, potentially driving demand for Nikkei-listed export stocks. Stay tuned for more updates and insights.